In this video I'm going to show you how to do some store functions with a USB drive connected. The USB drives can be purchased at many different stores. You don't need a lot of space. Something that's 256 meg would be plenty of space because these files are really small. Once you have a USB drive connected to the rear panel, you'll see at the top right here in the screen it says USB connect. That indicates that the MM6 does detect that drive, so you're ready to proceed with some of your store and save options. Let's go ahead and press the menu button here, and I want to use the category increment and decrement buttons to point out the first thing that you'll want to do with your drive is you want to format it. So just make sure and use the category increment and decrements to scroll over to the format, and it says execute. Just press that button. Gives you another confirmation for yes. This happens to be a 4 GB USB drive that I have connected. You may have one connected a little bit smaller and this operation take a little less time, but don't be alarmed if it takes longer. I know also some USB drives have different data access rates, so just wait it out. Should take around 20 seconds or less. Once it's finished, it's going to go back to the format screen, but it's going to say complete first and then it goes away. So if you miss that and you see the screen again, don't be confused. Just know that it's completed the format operation. Now I use the category increment and decrement buttons. I want to show you a couple different save operations here. We've got user file save, and we've got, if we increment again, we've got SMF save, which stands for standard MIDI file. Let me show you how to do the user file save. This is the one that's going to save the data that's proprietary to the MM6. This is data that's in the song. It's also recorded pattern data and settings. So this is the one you'll want to save to if you want to have everything set up as before. Standard MIDI file save is going to be if you just want to save the note data in there. So playback might not be exactly the same, but there may be some notes that you want to transfer over to another program or something, or another sequencer even. You want to use those notes that you've recorded, but for the most part you're going to use the user file save. And here we just press execute. There's a screen that comes up here at the bottom. It actually uses the keypads 1 through 8 here at the bottom. 1 moves the cursor to the left and 2 moves it to the right. 8 deletes the character that's there, and if you want to change characters, just use the scroll wheel. So we'll call this my song. Just scroll over to the characters that you need. Okay, so once you're done, just go ahead and press execute again. Ask if you want to save. OK, press yes, and it'll save this data into the USB drive. If your USB drive has a light that flashes on it, you may see that change there. Once this is complete, have your data stored in there. You could load it, but first I want to show you how to do a standard MIDI file save. Let's use the increment buttons to go over to the standard MIDI file save. You can change which song you're saving. Right now we just have one. Press the execute button. You can toggle to the destination file. Press execute again, and you can even rename the destination file at this point too. I'm just going to call this song 1 just to save time. And it gives you a confirmation. Press yes for OK, and it saves the note data from your song that's recorded into a standard MIDI file. And once that's done, the saving dialog will disappear and it's complete. Now let's exit out of this, and before I do a load operation, I want to show you a couple other operations with songs in the MM6. First, I want to show you how to clear out a song. It's pretty easy. All you do is press the song button. Make sure and select the song that you want to clear, and then press exit. So now it says user song 1. This is the previously recorded user song that I worked on in previous videos. We can preview this. So let's go ahead and delete this. It's pretty obvious on the front panel here under track select / mute and store. It says song clear if you hold down both of them. You just hold them down for longer than a second. You may have to hit the song operation first and then not press the play or preview or any other operations in order for this operation to be active. So again, hold down track select and song clear, and once it comes up, then simply says, do you want to clear song 1? Press yes. Are you sure? Yes again. Wants to make sure that you don't accidentally do it. Clears out the song, and now if we press play, we don't hear anything. The entire song's been cleared out. So now at this point, I want to show you how to load the song. Let's go ahead and press the menu button. Use the category, increment, and decrement buttons to go over to the load. It says load user, and then it shows my song, which is the user file that we saved. Press execute here. It says load OK. Press yes. It's going to load this into the MM6. And now we can exit out of this and preview the song again. Now I want to show you another area too, now that we have a standard MIDI file saved in the USB drive, and we can access it through the song selection screen. If we press the song button, notice up here at the top we have the presets. We demoed those earlier in videos. We have the user songs, which now we have our one user song there, but we also have the user files that reside within the USB drive. Right now it's the standard MIDI file song 1. Remember, this is the one that we didn't name. So if we exit out of this, we can actually preview this. So we have a couple different options there for saving and deleting songs. Oh, by the way, you can also perform a delete through the menu as well. Let's don't skip over that. If we go to the right here in the category select, we have the option to use the scroll wheel, and we can delete either that user file or the standard MIDI file if needed. Just simply press the execute buttons there and proceed as follows.